Thank you for joining me today as I discuss how to treat two very common and debilitating side effects that I see on a daily basis. They are chemotherapy-induced peripheral neuropathy, also known as CIPN or simply peripheral neuropathy, and the second is the very difficult to treat, often hardened tissue that appears at the top of the hands and the top of the feet with severe lymphedema. You already know the benefits of incorporating strength training, aerobic training, and balance training to treat these two things. But what we're going to focus on right now is how to train the intrinsic muscles of our hands and of our feet. Our intrinsic muscles are a collection of many small muscles deep within the hands and within the feet. These muscles are responsible for our fine motor control, such as using our fingertips, pinching, doing buttons, and they're also very involved in balance and stability of our feet. So we really need to train these muscles for those reasons. Additionally, these muscles are deep within the hands and the feet. So improving their muscle function will also improve their muscle pump action, helping to propel lymph fluid out of the hands and feet area as well. So with that being said, let's jump right into this program and start with 3 deep diaphragm breaths to get the lymph flowing. Last one. And we're going to get the neck moving by rotating each way 5 times. We do this in order to move the lymph fluid all the way at the end of the system as it enters into our blood circulatory system. And now the arms gently up, down, nice comfortable range of motion, just getting the muscles moving and everything flowing. This is 4, we're going to 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now let's just move the elbows a little by bending and straightening. Bend, straighten 10 times. This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Make sure you're seated upright with a nice strong core and tall posture. Make sure your feet are flat on the ground. And I'm going to start with my hands. I'm going to hold them in front of me so you can see what I'm doing. You can either hold them in front of you, rest them in your lap as you do the exercise, or keep them supported on a surface in front of you. We're going to start just by warming up the muscles of the hand and the wrist by performing little figure 8s, getting the blood flowing in this area. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, holding your hands up in front of you, we're going to make a nice strong fist by rolling the fingers down slowly. Nice strong tight fist, including the thumbs, and then unroll the fingers up. Roll down and squeeze, unroll and up. You'll feel all the little muscles in the fingers, hands, wrists, and forearms working when you give a nice tight squeeze and roll and unroll. That was 5. This is 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one, 10. Now we're going to splay our fingers as far apart as we can and then strongly bring them back together. Out, in, out, in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Back to rolling fists. 2, unroll, roll, squeeze, unroll. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now splay out, in, out, in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one. Okay, now put your palms and your fingers together, shoulders are relaxed. We're going to lift all of our fingers apart 1 digit at a time. 1, 2, 3. You may notice more mobility on one side than the other. You may notice your fingers don't have all that much range of motion. Doesn't matter, as long as you're trying to elicit some motion in the fingers and each one individually, you're doing great. 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one. Now, keep the palms together. Your fingers are going to put pressure towards each other and then come together and then open up and back to palms together. Push together, bring the fingertips together, open up, and the palms come back together. 3, 4, 5. You can see that only my fingers and hand are moving, not getting any movement elsewhere in the arms. 7, 8, 9, and 10. And back to separating the fingers, each at a time. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one. And push through the fingers and then palms together. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to do a little bit of fine motor dexterity from our thumb to each digit this way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's just finish with some nice, easy wrist circles. 10 in each direction. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and the other way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we're done with the upper body. Make sure that you still have a nice tight core, nice upright posture, and we're going to jump right into the lower body, starting with some marches just to warm up the hips. 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to go to 10, and after 10, we're going to warm up the knees, just out, down, out, down. 2, we're going to 10. 3, 4, 5. Make sure your body is staying pretty still and just your knees and legs are moving. Okay, make sure your feet are flat on the floor. Knees are not touching. We're going to start with some ankle circles to warm the ankles up. So just doing 10 clockwise, 10 counterclockwise, just like we did with our wrists. You can do it either here in front of you. You can bring your foot up towards your other leg. You can stick the foot straight out, whatever is most comfortable, and then switch feet. Everything pops on my feet and legs. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and other way. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, feet back on the floor. We're going to do heel raises. So just raising the heel and the back of the foot up, down, nice and controlled. When you raise up on your toes, you want to make sure that the weight is on the balls of your feet near the big toe. I don't want the weight towards the outside of the foot like this. I want the weight nice and evenly distributed through the balls of the foot. 9, 10, and now you're going to raise the front of the foot and toes, keeping the weight on the heels. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back to heels up. Weight on the balls of the feet. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and front of the foot up. 2, again, not a very big movement. Simply clearing the floor. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Double check your core and your posture. Next exercise, heels will stay where they are and the foot and ankle will move right to left. 2, 3. We're utilizing all of the muscles within the ankle and foot to move side to side, up and down. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now with the feet flat, you're going to lift only the toes, all the way up as high as you can get them, 10 times. If they don't raise off the floor, that's okay. As long as you're trying and you feel some muscle activity in the top of the feet and toes, that's great. And 10, and now back to side to side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Toes up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. The last exercise of this routine is the hardest. I have a small hand towel. You can use a washcloth, you can use a tissue, you can use a sock. I'm going to put it down near my right foot, and I'm going to grab it with my toes, move it towards my opposite foot, and repeat the other way. You're going to do this 10 times, utilizing all of the muscles in the foot and leg to lift and grab and move side to side. Now, if you can't lift, don't worry about it. Just try. Even if all you do is get it off the carpet, great. If you can't even do that, just try. Just try to lift that towel up. As long as you're using the muscles on the bottom of the foot and toes, you're doing a great job. And then you would just switch to the other side. Do what you can. These exercise routines are meant to be a guideline. They're meant to get you motivated and get you activating the muscles Once you continue to practice and get better and better, I promise this will get easier and easier. That's it. Let's finish with our 3 deep diaphragm breaths. Thank you all for joining me.